Welcome to Coffee, Eggs and Inspiration. In this video, I'm going to fit and review my brand new Erban basket from Erv Labs. Let's go. So I've had my Super73 now for just over a year, and when I originally ordered it, Super73 on their official website had a number of accessory options available. They had a back tray, they had side panels which were designed to fit pannier bags, the satchel bags that sit on the side of bikes. So I ordered them and they didn't arrive, and eventually Super73 cancelled the order. Up here you'll see a video from Super73 explaining why. Long story short is they got the products in, they thought the design was good, but they didn't hold up to the tests that they wanted. I think they sort of shook loose and developed faults, so they took the range away, and I've been riding so far just with a Blackburn bag that hangs, you can see it in the background, just beneath the bike. It's excellent, it's really good actually. It's a medium-sized Blackburn bag. It's big enough to fit my 1 meter long kryptonite chain and actually not much else. So if I do need to go out and carry something, I typically put a backpack on. That's not a good solution in my opinion for the long term. I'd really rather have something that's fitted to the bike and super convenient, so I'm not having to ride with a backpack. So I did some searching and I came across these guys. I'll link the site below, irvlabs.com, irvlabs.com, and they have a custom built basket called the Erban, E-R-B-A-N, and I bought one. Irv was super useful and helpful. I dropped him a note, asked him if he delivered to the UK. It turns out he does, yay. So I've just received my Erban basket, and today I'm going to fit it and then give it a quick review. Particularly interested, by the way, in seeing how it works underneath the Blackburn bag, because I'd like to keep both. Really nicely laid out store, just a very simple website, very visual. You hit immediately with a picture of the bike, and it's exactly the model of my bike actually, so it sort of it really appealed to me when I saw it. And lots of info there. I actually did contact Irv. It's Ervan Vasquez is the fellow behind this. He was super helpful and responsive. There you see lots of use cases, the bike itself with the basket fitted. And they have one for pretty much the whole range by the looks of things. They have one for the ZX model, the S2, which is my model, and the RX. So Erv has obviously produced them for the whole range. And they do have them in white by the looks of things there. If you've got a white frame, that might look a bit better. Lots of FAQs and features. Really good little video introduction there. Let's see if it plays.
My name is Erban.
And there's Ervan himself, and he talks you through the video. Do click on it. It's well worth the watch. And there you go, some nice inspiring photos of the bike and its basket out in the wild. So this is it. It's lower on one side than on the other. It's narrow enough not to get in the way of the legs. It's got a really quite a nice powder coated finish. Looks really smart. Some elastic bands on top, and it looks like it comes with a packet of Cheetos. So that is a bonus. Inside we've got a pretty simple looking set of nuts and bolts, so hopefully that doesn't take me long. Let's go. So I've just fitted it. It probably took me 10 minutes, and I'm not known for my practical skills, so I'm not great at this sort of thing. It was pretty simple, I have to say. It just came with 4 tightening nuts that you can tighten just with your fingers, a couple of rubber washers that sit either side of the tray, and 2 of the nuts fit down here, screws, bolts fit down here, 2 up here, and yeah, it was pretty simple. A little bit tricky getting the washers in between the bike frame and the basket. I had to fiddle around a little bit there, and if I had any suggestions, it would be, or recommendations, it would be to put an adhesive peel onto the rubber washers so that you can position them first with that adhesive and then put the basket on top of it. Now I'm trying to figure out how the what the best configuration is for my lock and my Blackburn bag. Good news is the basket does fit perfectly beneath the Blackburn bag. I can have the Blackburn bag fully extended, which it is now, or I can shorten it, close it up using the zip attachment. And I think the big decision I need to make is whether to keep the lock in the Blackburn bag. It's sometimes a bit of a tricky fit, but it keeps it snug and it keeps it from rattling, or whether I just carry it down here in the basket if I don't need the basket for anything else. Those are the big decisions that we need to make, but life's tough, huh? So right now I've got the lock and the chain in the basket itself. You see if I come down here, the camera's about level now, so this side here, the near side, is lower than the far side. Blackburn bag fits all the way down. If I want to shorten it, it'll be fine also, but it's good that it fits in that extended form just there. It would take up a little bit of space, but there's still plenty of space back here, and you can lie things down. It's quite deep. So that's with the lock out. I've just got the bungee cords, the elastic down there. There's plenty of space. That's going to be quite handy for drinks and so forth. And if I'll now just try and put the lock back in here and see how that works. Okay, I've now got the lock back in the Blackburn bag. It's sitting comfortably, just sort of hanging in the basket here. So that tells me I can carry it in either. I can carry it in the Blackburn bag fully extended, or I can carry it in the tray. So I've got either option. Decisions. I think it's probably going to come down to ease of use. Maybe I'll mix between the two. It is a bit of a struggle. It's always been a struggle getting the lock, because it's quite a big chain, into the Blackburn bag. You have to sort of shake it around and jiggle it a bit and then close the zip. So for convenience, if I need to take off quickly, I'll probably put it in the basket here. But if it rattles around too much in the basket, then I may prefer it in the bag. So that's pretty much it. All fitted. Looks like a really good piece of kit. And I have to say, Erban Vasquez, that's Irv from Irv Labs, was really helpful. I sent him a note, asked him if he could deliver to the UK. He said yes. I ordered it through his site. His site's really cool. I'll link it below. And it arrived in maybe 4 days, between the US and the UK. It was really nicely packaged. It came in a box that was well packed, well padded, so the basket was well protected, as were the Cheetos. And there was a really cool full colour picture of a Super73 S2, like the model I've got. So nice touch there on the packaging as well. I'd say it was reasonably pricey, but the basket looks like it's pretty good quality, and I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. And really it's the only option that I came across that was made structurally, at least, to fit the Super 73. So good job, Erban. Well done for starting a great little business there, and I'd highly recommend the basket. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Great job. I hope you enjoyed that, and happy riding. Yes, oh.
Come on.